There have been some brand new fast food menu items that have rolled out over the last couple of weeks, and I've missed them because I've had COVID and I've been nursing a husband who's had multiple surgeries, so I haven't left the house very much. Honestly, I've just reached the end of what I can stand. So I've got to leave the house. I've got to do it. I've got to go try some new snacks. My taste has come back finally. My smell has come back. So it is time to go indulge in something that isn't chicken noodle soup. And because it's summer, these fast food restaurants have rolled out a lot of new stuff. Burger King, Taco Bell, Dunkin. There's so much to do, so much to taste, and I am so here for it. You have no idea. If you're new here, go ahead, hit that subscribe button and thumbs up this video if you like the food content that I do here. You're already a subscriber, and leave me a comment in the comments. Are you summer thriving or are you summer dying in this insane heat wave that is taking over? All right, let's go get some food. We're hungry. It's time. Okay, I'm at Dunkin' Donuts right now, and I'm gonna see what they have in stock. Usually by the time it's like noon, most of the new things are gone. Hopefully we're gonna get lucky because there are a bunch of stuff. Because there's a bunch of stuff. So unfortunately, a lot of the things at Dunkin', they either were out of or they've already discontinued. That's what happens when you're locked in your house for 2 weeks straight and you don't leave the world. You miss out on the good stuff. But they did have the Green Goddess wrap, kiwi watermelon refresher, and the blueberry donut coffee, which is honestly the coffee I was like most excited to try. So let's start with hopefulness. This is the blueberry donut coffee. It has flavors of vanilla frosting with distinct blueberry donut flavor. And they didn't ask me if I wanted it hot or iced. They just assumed because it's literally like 90 degrees today. So make sure you tell them if you want it hot. Donut swirl, blueberry shots, 2 creams. This sounds amazing. What could go wrong? Although I've said that a few times at Dunkin' before and things did go wrong, but we're just gonna try it and see. Just soak it in. You left the house today. This is such a win. I really like that. It's really subtle. I thought it was gonna be too sweet, like too blueberry syrupy, and there are blueberry syrups in here, but it's very balanced. It's very light. If you would have given this to me and just said try it, I don't know if I would know that blueberry was in it. I thought you would. It just almost tastes like the espresso is different or unique. I highly recommend this. It's not a sweet drink, just so you know. It's just like a little, what is going on with me? Did I just have a stroke? It has a little tinge of blueberry in it, just a tinge. I feel like I need to break up the drinks with this Green Goddess wrap. Now, this does not photograph well. I mean, the photos that they have of it look impeccable, and I'm sure it's delicious, but just don't look at it and be underwhelmed because it's hard to make soft, squishy things look pretty and appetizing, okay? But let's not discount it until we try it. This is like an egg white wrap with like sun-dried tomatoes, spinach, feta cheese, and a creamy Green Goddess dressing. Sounds amazing. I'm trying to figure out which end of its body to start with first. That's really good. Wow. And I rarely say that about coffee restaurant food. I feel like all the coffee restaurants do an okay job with food. It's rare to find something that is absolutely delicious. This tastes like such a beautiful, delicious treat. I would never know this came from like a Dunkin' Donuts or a Starbucks. This tastes like homemade. It tastes homemade. I want to have another bite, but I have so much food to eat today, but I really like this. Please don't take this off the menu. It's pretty girthy too, you know? It's like, there's a lot there. I don't really love play with my food, but you had to see the weight of what we were dealing with here. There's a lot. Pretty hearty. 10 out of 10. All right, let's talk about this kiwi refresher. Watermelon and kiwi watermelon refresher. They asked me if I wanted it with green tea, lemonade, or water. I'm assuming that's like the base before they mix in the flavoring. And I asked them just to give me whatever was the most popular, and they said it was lemonade, which seems like the safest bet. So let's try the kiwi watermelon refresher with lemonade. I'm not a super huge fan of this color. It looks like Mountain Dew to me, and I have some triggering relationships with Mountain Dew, okay? Don't Google Mountain Dew mouth. It'll really send you into a spiral. I was born and raised on it, but I'm triggered by it. Too much information? This isn't therapy. Let's taste this. Here we go. Wow. I'm gonna go back in, but say a prayer. Just say it wherever you are. Stop what you're doing and say a prayer for me right now. Y'all, it's good and I don't like it at the same time. I can't figure it out. I feel like my inner child loves this so much because it's such an intense flavor. It's almost like a Sour Patch Kid meets lemonade. It's kind of a nice, fun drink. I'm not gonna lie, it's fun, but it is intense. And that is coming from somebody who last week couldn't taste a single thing in her whole life. I think I'm just overloaded with flavor. Let me try it one more time. I think the lemonade is the right call on this. The more I drink it, the more I like it. Okay, I like it, fine, I like it. You know what it tastes like? It tastes like a hot summer day and your mom makes that super sweet grape Kool-Aid that you love. Hopefully I'm not the only one. But the nice, super crazy sweet Kool-Aid in the summer, it has that vibe with like a watermelon kiwi twist. And I don't usually like watermelon fake flavored stuff, but this, I think I could drink the whole thing, but I'm not because I don't want to go to the hospital today. That was a pretty good Dunkin' Donuts haul, y'all. A good Dunkin' Donuts haul, y'all. All right, next up is my favorite place on earth. People say it's Disneyland for them. Really, I think it's Taco Bell for me, okay? If I won the Super Bowl, I would go to Taco Bell. Taco Bell has finally released their Cheez-It collab to the world. I was one of the lucky ones who got to taste test this over a year ago at Taco Bell's headquarters. I was blown away. And now they have not only the Cheez-It Tostada, but they also have the Cheez-It Crunchwrap as well. Both are impeccable, both are stunning, and both are sweeping the nation. Let me just tell you, everyone wants to try this. So if you haven't yet, run. You know Taco Bell. They like to just like dangle the carrot in front of us, or the Cheez-It in this case, and then rip it off the menu. There's ground beef, tomatoes, sour cream, lettuce. It is a stunning display, although you do need to eat this. Just dropped some down the crack of my seat, and I just cleaned out my car yesterday. It was so disgusting. All the rogue french fries that I pulled out of the crevices of this thing. This is literally falling apart. I have to eat it fast. So there's 2 layers of Cheez-It here. I just didn't get a chance to grab the bottom layer, so we're just gonna go in fast and furiously. Did y'all hear that crunch? Okay, this is not a take it to go. You can't order this on Postmates. You really need to go to Taco Bell and blast the torture post department and eat it very quickly in your car. I don't know why this is so absolutely phenomenal, but the flavors of the Cheez-It and the flavors of Taco Bell's ground beef, they're like a married couple who's been married for 60 years. People are like, how did you do it? How did you do it? I know there are people who don't eat a lot of fast food. I actually don't eat a lot of fast food in my personal life. I only do it for my job. But if you're one of those people, please, please, please go try this. This is such a fun twist. It's so nostalgic. It's so balanced. It's so beautiful. And I actually feel like now that I'm taste testing this in the real world, it almost tastes better than it did in the kitchen. I pray this stays on the menu long enough for all of you to try out. Folks, I went to my favorite place in the world, Krispy Kreme, because they had a bunch of new Dolly Parton donuts, and I was so excited, but I didn't make it in time. They've already discontinued it, but they have rolled out their new like Independence Day donuts, but one of them I think is gonna change my entire life. There are 3 of them that are just kind of like their standard donuts with icing and sprinkles. Like they're not gonna be anything spectacular, but this one, I don't know if you can see by the hole, but this one is a cookies and cream filled donut. And I have never, it's just perfection. Like why isn't that always on the menu? Let's do it. Yum! I mean, Krispy Kreme can do no wrong for the most part. The jelly-filled, like fruity-filled stuffings are not always my favorite. But if you want to stuff this bad boy with some cookies and cream, like whipped cream frosting, but keep it simple and beautiful, I'm here for it. It's not overly sweet, which I'm sure is an incorrect statement if I looked at the nutritional ingredients. But in terms of the flavor, I feel like this is a really light, fluffy, not terribly sweet treat. And I could talk about this probably for the rest of the video. That's how good it is. I am gonna try one of these sprinkle ones. I mean, they're gonna taste just like a regular donut, but when in Vegas, aka Inglewood, you gotta just do it. Everything I could ever want in an Independence Day treat. Life is good right now. Life is good. We've been through some storms, bad surgeries. One of them didn't go so great. It was really dark for many days. So I'm on the other side of it, and it's just beautiful over here. I almost never go to Burger King. There's not one really close to my house. And so when I'm in the vicinity of one, I really like to just dip my toe in the water and see what's new and what they have. They've rolled out a bunch of new menu items because it is their anniversary. I don't know if it's like 3,000 years like anniversary. I don't know. It's their birthday. Just happy birthday, Burger King. And they have introduced on the menu mozzarella fries, which are these super skinny, the teeniest finger-like mozzarella fries you've ever seen. Mozzarella sticks, I should say. I don't know what this feels like, but it doesn't feel like a mozzarella stick. It definitely feels like, I don't know, like a stylus on an iPad, like I want to draw up some concoction with these. They're kind of like uniquely weighted. I'm gonna try this without marinara sauce, but it does come with some. I hate it when that happens, you know? Let's try it. Pretty good. Now I'm intrigued and I have to try it with the marinara sauce. I really like the flavor of that. It's not overpowering, you know? There's some nice seasonings in the breading. Dipping it in. I think it would be better with ranch. This is almost like a ketchup or something. It's very tangy and sweet. I prefer it without sauce, maybe ranch. Very good though, very good. They also had a Philly melt on the menu. Y'all, this is as melty as melt comes. Like, look it up in the dictionary and there's a photo of this next to it. There's so much ooey gooey cheese and the bread is perfectly buttery and crispy and yes, I can just tell right now it's gonna be pretty yummy. Cheers. Why is that so good? The emotions are so high right now. I almost could cry. That is how absolutely stunning this is. It is so cheesy, so rich, so decadent, so savory, so I don't even know if I have words, and I don't even know if words are needed. Honestly, just go and get this. It is freaking delicious. It has that like Burger King charbroiled essence in there, and I would have this a million times. I'd eat this every day. I could eat this every day. That's how good it is. Oh my god, too bad Matt can't chew for the next month because he would be tearing this up if I brought it to him. I almost feel like I can't even take it inside. Matt's always my like leftover eater person, so all these things don't go to waste. Matt, if you're watching, I didn't let you know about this. I'm sorry. And because it was Burger King's birthday, they had to celebrate with a birthday pie. Y'all just made the mistake of reading the ingredients on the back. Don't do it. If you want to like feel good about your day and just move on with your life, don't read it. It will just make you really sad. But you know what? I've already forgotten about what the ingredients are because look how cute it is. I mean, this thing looks glorious. It looks like a Dairy Queen ice cream cake. It smells like, it's giving me like Chuck E. Cheese vibes, which honestly I've been wanting to go to a Chuck E. Cheese and try all their food, but I'm also like, I'm a little afraid. Anywho, it's not quite there. Oh, it's like pudding-ish. I'm gonna get some crust, just super crumbly. You know what it tastes like? It tastes like vanilla cake batter before it in the oven, like the raw batter, which is honestly the best part, but something feels wrong about it. I don't know. It's the smell is off. If it didn't smell so like intense, I think I would like the flavor better. You know, it's for someone, it's just not for me. My first step back into the world of food has been mostly up. I thought some of these would be a little bad, a little worse than what they were. I've been pleasantly surprised at some of the new offerings. If you've tried any of these, let me know in the comments. And again, if you are new here, subscribe to this channel if you want more food reviews, and thumbs up this video. It really does help this video in the algorithm. And let me know in the comments if you've tried any of these and what you like and what you did not like.